Hey guys, what is going on? It's Jake aka ParkyOne here, and welcome back to another episode of my Hamburg career mode. Okay, we're on episode 9 now in February, and our first game here is against Arminia Bielefeld. So let's get straight into it. And as I said, we are playing Arminia Bielefeld in the Bundesliga 2 for the first game of this episode. Obviously, definitely not called Ivy Lane, their actual ground, but we're going to go with it anyway. Here is their lineup. They have Ortega, Klaus, Behrendt, Campos, Lukaku, Massimo, who we've actually shortlisted, Pretel, Schutz, Krashner, Shiplock and Kloss. The Hamburg lineup is a very similar one to what you've seen already this season. We have Pollersbeck in goal, the very consistent number 1. We have Sakai and Itter, Bates and Young at the back. Young is dropping back from CDM to his native position at centre back. Jatta and Nare on the wings. Nare is swapping to left wing so Jatta can come in, and Steinman just in front of the back four there. Arp and Holtby ever consistent as well, with Donis leading the line up front. Okay, there are the lineups. Let's get this episode started as the home side get the game kicked off. Okay, the first chance of the game here. Nare finds Steinman on the edge of the box, gives it to Donis. A nice little 1-2 there with Holtby, and a left-footed chance from the Greek striker goes a-begging. Okay, here we go with their first chance, and it's just before the half here. You can tell the lack of action here, as Kloss isn't closed down in the box, but Pollersbeck manages to push his strike wide of the post and give them a corner. Nothing came of it, and that is half-time, 0-0, one chance apiece. Okay, the first chance of the second half here is Sakai whips the ball in there towards Holtby. The defender does a brilliant clearance, only back to Sakai though, who gives the ball to Steinman, side foots a finish, but the keeper is a match, and he, with a diving save, keeps it at 0-0. Kloss here gives it to Lukaku, gives it to Pretel inside the box, tries a near post finish there, but Pollersbeck, he had his near post covered, and that is it. That is all the chances in the first match, 0-0, very boring game. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, this game is between Hamburg and Frankfurt, the VOLKSPARKSTADION, in the DFB Pokal. Here is our team. We have Mikkel, Wagnerman, Papadopoulos, Van Drongelen, Pfeiffer, a very rare appearance for him, Jairo, Janjicic, Ito, Moritz, Gilan and Huang Hee-chan. Okay, the Eintracht Frankfurt side, they have Kevin Trapp in goal, they have Da Costa, Abraham Diaz and Tagliafico at the back. Hasabi, Fernandez, Vela, Konoplyanka and Giraldes in the midfield, with Haller up front. I noticed there that they actually had our loney midfielder, our left midfield, Kostic, on the bench. I don't know how the rules apply there. They shouldn't be on the bench, he shouldn't be allowed to play, but anyway, let's carry on here. There's a brilliant through ball there, finds Carlos Vela, and a brilliant left-footed strike from the new signing, I'd say. He's playing in the American League at the moment, but anyway, brilliant ball from their number 15 there. Finds the feet of Carlos Vela, a right-footed touch there to control it, and a left-footed strike straight into the near post top corner. Great goal there. Right, Jairo here. Nice chop there. Somehow beats the man just in front of the near post, and almost a sloppy finish there, but the keeper manages to be a match, and there we go. Moritz here, he's played through, and the keeper pushes it just wide. Gilan here really should have done better with his chance there. His left-footed strike goes a begging, goes just wide of the near post. It was an open goal near enough, but he should have made the most of it. He didn't. We go into the half, 1 goal down. Okay, Ito here, running down the left wing. Da Costa's easily catching him up. Does a nice little chop, cuts back inside. His finesse finish there goes just wide of the far post. Unlucky there from the young winger. Okay, Fabian here gives it to Haller. Gives it back to Fabian. Fernandez here with a volley, but it goes over the bar. Not troubling Pollersbeck whatsoever. Okay, 70 minutes into the game. Vela tries a pass down the wing. A terrible clearance there from Pfeiffer. Fabian ends up with the ball, and Kostic, if he scored that, he wouldn't be coming back to us at all. Honestly, if he scored that, there is no place for him at Hamburg. Knocking us out the cup, that would be absolutely crucial. But a brilliant volley there. Essentially sends us out of the tournament there. Brilliant volley from Fabian. Look at this. So the ball is crossed in. The ball comes across his body, and with a right-footed volley there. Look at this. Absolutely smashes it into the side netting. Nothing the keeper could do there. But Huang Hee-chan plays through Moritz in the 89th minute, trying to salvage some sort of consolation, but Moritz swipes at his chance and it goes well wide of the target. And that is it. We lost 2-0. We're out of the Deutsche Pokal. Fabian and Vela with the goals. And we actually have a loan offer here for Ambrosius from Basel. We're going to accept that. And here is our tournament prize money. We have 1.2 million in the bank for reaching that round. And we have another loan offer here for Fifa from Rizespor. We've accepted that one. And we are going straight into our third game of the episode here after a little bit of transfer negotiation. And we're back in the Bundesliga against Dynamo Dresden, 21st match day of the season. Same goalkeeper, a similar backline here, probably our strongest backline at the moment, as Sakai, Papadopoulos, Van Drongelen and Wagnerman. Jung is back at CDM, Jairo is on the right, Ito's on the left, and the familiar front three of Arp, Holtby and Donis. Okay, here is the Dynamo Dresden team, and they are going with what looks like a 3-4-3 with Schubert in goal, Valquist, Dumic and Ballas at the back. They have Kreuzer, Nicolau, Hartmann and Heiser in the midfield, with Duljevic, Kone and Röser up front. Both setting out strong sides here for the 21st match day of the Bundesliga 2, so let's get on with it. The first chance of the game here comes from a Hamburg corner here. Jairo whips it in towards Papadopoulos here, and a strong header there, pushed aside by the goalkeeper, and a brilliant clearance there. Jung here finds Holtby on the edge of the box, gives it to Arp. Arp, for some reason, I don't know how he's done it, but he doesn't even take a touch to control it. He takes a couple steps to the side and somehow swings his shot inside the near post from it. Seems like an impossible angle. Let's have a look at this again. So he cuts it back completely. That shouldn't have ever got snuck inside of the near post, but it does. What a goal. Okay, Sakai here on the edge of the box tries an ambitious effort, forces a brilliant diving save from the goalkeeper. Really could have been 2-0 there. And that is it for the half. A 19th minute goal from Arp is the difference at the half. Okay, the first chance of the second half here. Wagnerman gives it off to Donis, finds Arp, spots a little run from Jairo there, and Jairo, whilst running away from goal, tries a snapshot, doesn't catch the keeper off guard. And an 85th minute chance here from Dresden, a very ambitious header from the edge of the box there, going nowhere near the target. 1-0 is the final score. Arp's goal from the first half is the difference. We have a training injury here for Van Drongelen, a bruised elbow, but luckily he's only out for 5 days. And we have a loan offer here for Benjamin Fischer, the 63 overall, and we're obviously going to accept that straight away. And thank God, Ambrosius has been loaned out. He's gone on a 1-year loan to Basel. And we actually promote one of our youth players here, Hugo Dubois, a 16-year-old right back, to the first team. Okay, moving on to the fourth game of the episode here, and it's against Heidenheim, apparently Malton Road. I didn't know they played in England, but anyway. Their team goes as follows: Müller, Strauss, Vitek, Thuakau, Feik, Dorsch, Greisbeck, Schnatterer, Thiel, Dovedan and Tomala. Okay, we've actually made quite a few changes from the last match, as Bates comes in at centre-back, Steinman is in at CDM, Jairo has moved over to left midfield for Nare, Gomez is also in at attacking mid instead of Janfit at Arp. Right, let's hope those changes don't affect the result here, as we've had to make those due to fatigue. Okay, the first chance here comes after 10 minutes. The ball is lobbed over the top towards Holtby, running down the wing here. Crosses the ball in towards Gomez, but a defensive header somehow almost goes into the back of their own net. Luckily, the keeper was alert there for them anyway. Nare here with a nice stop, odd play there. Cuts back inside, and his shot is wide and high of the target. Holtby here on the edge of the box, trying to find a gap here. Cuts back on himself. Runs into a small gap there and drills his shot right into the far bottom corner. What a strike from the star man this season. He just keeps scoring again and again and again. Let's have a look here. So he drills his left-footed shot right into the side netting of the bottom right corner. What a goal. Okay, we're coming at him again here with Holtby. Gives it to Gomez, and Gomez's side-footed finish in the 41st minute doubles our lead. Makes it 2-0 just before the half. He's becoming a brilliant signing for us whenever he plays anyway. So let's have a look. Holtby, brilliant through ball, a nice side-footed finish from the attacking midfielder there to double our lead. And that is the half-time score there. 2-0, Holtby and Gomez the scorer. Okay, the first chance of the second half here, and it's fallen to Heidenheim. A nice little 1-2 there with Tomala and Dovedan. He takes a couple of steps, but luckily the pressure from the centre-back forces him into a weak strike there. Okay, we're coming straight back at them here as Gomez runs down the right wing here, gives it off to Nare, and he somehow hits the post with a great clearance off the line from the hand-to-hand defenders. Okay, they're coming straight back at us here as Tamala gives it to Dovedan. I think so anyway, because the name changed just at the last second there. A brilliant save from Pollersbeck, and the second chance should have been a lot better and probably could have got him a consolation goal as the game actually finished 2-0. And somehow we've managed it again. A second loanee has gone out. Patrick Pfeiffer has actually agreed to a 1-year loan, so we'll see you in a bit, Patrick. Okay, here we go. The final game of the episode, and you can tell this is going to be a feisty one as Jan Regensburg host Hamburg. Here is their team. They have Weiss, Salah, Correa, Nashreiner, Nanzik, Leis, Giepel, Stolzer, Freis, Grutner and Adamjan up front. Okay, we're going with a different formation here as we have the very same goalkeeper and defence. We're going with 3 in the midfield of Young, Moritz and Holtby. We're going with 3 up front with Ito on the left wing, Nare on the right wing and Arp as the striker in this formation. Donis is actually on the bench this time. Let's hope it stands us in good stead here as Jan Regensburg get the game kicked off. Okay, the first chance of the game falls to the hosts here as Grutner finds Freis, gives it to Grutner and Adamjan. Great save from Pollersbeck right there in the 8th minute. Okay, our first chance of the game here, Nare finds a perfect through ball towards Holtby and somehow he doesn't manage to convert his effort. A brilliant save from the goalkeeper there. Another chance for the hosts here as Adamjan finds Freis on the wing, gives it to Grutner and almost finds his way into the back of the net. Almost there. Okay, Ito here runs down the left wing, crosses it in towards Nare and a towering header from the right winger there. He seems to be getting better and better in this series and I really enjoy playing with him. You can see here an absolutely towering header. Nothing the keeper can do there, nothing the defender can do as Arp falls over in the 6-yard box. And that is it for the first half. Nare's 34th minute goal separates the sides. First chance of the second half here as Nare runs down the wing past Nashreiner. He carries on running here, finds Holtby in the middle and forces a brilliant save out of their keeper there. A great clearance as well from the defenders. Stolzer here, running down the right wing. Somehow manages to find Adamjan and a brilliant header. Matching ours from the first half there. Adamjan equals the score at the hour mark there. A brilliant header. For some reason Papadopoulos tries to do an overhead kick there. I don't know what he's thinking. Okay, Gyro here. He's running through the middle. Spots Holtby with a through run there. No defenders managed to match his run there and somehow no one caught up with him. He's not the quickest guy in the world, but no one caught up with him. A nice side footy finish past the keeper here. No defenders. You can see both centre backs are absolutely gone. They're nowhere near, but a brilliant finish nonetheless. Adamjan here runs through the middle. For some reason Van Drongelen steps out there and gives them a lot of free space. 5 minutes from the end and Freis manages to equalise just before the final whistle there. You can see Van Drongelen steps out. Don't know what he's doing there, but gives him a lot of space, and that is it. Although we did have one final chance here. Holtby finds Arp. Surely we can win it. No, we hit the underside of the bar. A second chance there from Gyro. The header is pushed just wide by the keeper, and it stays 2-2 at the end. What a game that was. And that is it for this episode. We have had 5 games here and finished off with an absolute 2-2 thriller. So if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like down below, subscribe if you want, and you know what guys, see you later.